Okay, everybody. Well, it's been quite a long time since I made a backyard update video for you. Reason for that is because the work had stopped for a while, simply because it was getting too cold outside, and with the winters and everything. So today is definitely a good day for me to get this video for you, and there's actually a very good reason why I'm making this video today. But I'll tell you once the video's over, okay? So let's get to it. First thing you can probably notice is there's this huge mound of sand here, and that's because it's for the patio stones. Yes, you'll see that as we come up to it. You can see they've added a lot of sand here and everything. And here's a little treat for you guys. The furnace is currently running. Maybe you can hear it if you want. Pretty cool, huh? And okay, so not much has happened here. I did find out what they're going to do along here is you can see how this part is kind of straight on the asphalt and curves towards the garage door. They're going to do something similar here just to give it like a similar design. It'll be up a little bit, but it won't affect the basement window or anything, so that's good. So they'll have plants here and everything. Yeah, you remember that part, right? Okay, so let's walk back here now and show you all the other stuff. Okay, notice on the steps here, they have actually put some of the brick on now. The brick is along the sides. This is the same brick that's on the front of the house. Okay, and there's for the top portions up here, there's going to be what is it called? I think bluestone or something. It's kind of like a slate stone of sorts. As a matter of fact, this brick that we currently have, they've since stopped making, so we got this at just the right time. But they have plenty for the whole backyard area, so that's good. But yeah, these steps up to the sunroom are looking more complete now. Still more to do, but better than they were. And you can see all along here how that part looks finished off now. They have the trench here for the future, what is it, electric, gas, and water for the cabana. And you can see the conduits down there, which I don't think you saw last time because it was covered over. Yeah, you can see the, I think you call it a slab, right? The slab for where everything's going to be built on top of. There's more of the bricks right there that you just saw. Okay, here's more of their equipment that they just put to the side, but if you take a look to the left, you can see that there's a lot of the patio stone already down. Yeah, it's looking really good. And here you can see on this drain pipe, they've taken off the curved portion because they're going to start making the underground way for it. Same with this one over here. You can see that they took off the bottom pieces right there. So let me stand over here, and yeah, this kind of looks like familiar territory. Yeah, and there's a patio stone right there, so it's slowly heading this way. On the end wall here, what I'll show you is they've since added a chalk line. Oh, there's two now. There used to be one. Okay, I guess maybe they had to figure out a new level. So the chalk line is where the level, I think the level of the stone is going to be. So they have an idea of where it's going to go, and you can see it's a significant amount higher than this ground I'm currently standing on right now. They've since packed down all this processing here by where the future steps will be, and that's all set. Let's have a look here. Now check that out. This area is looking much more complete than it did in the past. So, hey, there's another chalk line right there you can see where the level's going to be. All right, and there's the steps. One thing you may notice is the fire pit looks much different than it did last time you saw it, and I'll explain that to you in a bit. But you can see just how much they really built up here. They put more processing down, then they put the sand down for the stones, and then they laid the stones on top, so you can see how it all came together. Let's go, let me just give you a shot here, look around and show you. All right, so let's step up on the stones. And eventually, when this is all done, we're going to put, special kind of sand in the joints for the stones. Where the gas line is going to be, you can see the little conduit right there. So they have that all prepared. Now, yes, the fire pit. Last time you saw this fire pit, it was more square, and now it's round. Well, the reason for that is because my parents, I think, actually did want it to be a circle, and it was made square for some reason, I don't know. And then, if you remember, with the digging machine, which is right there, they had accidentally damaged the old fire pit. But as it turns out, I think my mom talked to the guy. They worked things out. they got their circle fire pit, so they got rid of all the cinder blocks that were there, and they made a circle one, which is what they wanted to begin with. That square foundation is still there, just, it's underneath the sand and processing and stones now, So that foundation hasn't changed. It's still a square foundation. They just changed the cinder blocks that were on top, and I think they still got to build it up a little bit more. This area is not going to be this low where the water feature and everything is going to be. It's just a little bit lower for the time being. These blocks aren't cemented in at the moment. They're just here to hold all this up while they get everything else ready. I can try to show you the steps, because the steps now have the brick around them as well. Just they have this covered because of tomorrow, and I'll explain what that's going to be all about when the video is just about done. And you can see, there's more of the stuff right there. And let me just get like a little comparison shot. Let me walk back here. Is it? Yeah, it's stable back here. Okay. You can kind of see, kind of like the old and the upcoming, because it's looked like this for a long time now. Now you're finally seeing some stone. But they made some really good progress here since the last video I showed you. And yeah, it's nice to finally get you an update video on this again. And again, a cave, a circle fire pit. Walk over here to the hot tub area. Oh, and the hot tub is here, by the way. I forgot to mention that between this video, actually not too long after the last video, it did arrive, but I never made a video on it because I wasn't just going to make a video of a hot tub all covered up with nothing else was done. I figured that'd be pointless. But I'll show that to you best I can. Yeah, so that red stuff, that's just brick dust from when they were cutting. Not much has happened up in the lounging area yet, but you can see we got more stones around here now than we did last time. Yeah, take a look at all this. And this has a gap here because we're going to have these kinds of bricks for the borders. Oh yeah, and here's the living room steps. You can see those have the bricks around them now. So that's coming together well. We're going to have these bricks here for the borders, which is why they left these spaces here. Oh no, these aren't spaces. These are the actual bricks right now. You can see they put them along there. Looks really, really nice. And they're just going to continue that along here once they can. And yeah, let me go up on the steps now. And you can see, has much more done than from the last time that you saw it. All right, step down carefully. All right, let's see. Yeah, so let me see if I can show you more of this brick here. I'll have to. I got to pick up the cinder block by hand. Can I do that? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I can. It's heavy, but I got it. Okay. Yep, you can see here's one side of steps, all nice and bricked up now, compared to just cinder blocks like last time. And, okay, I gotta get the cinder block back down here. There we go. Okay, good. That worked out pretty well. Yeah, so that's all together now. I'm going to assume that they're going to concrete this border here, and then, put those border bricks around this part here, because this is where the end of the patio is going to be, on this end of the house, if you remember. Let me take a look over here, actually. Yeah, so you can get, hopefully there's not too many wind gusts right now. You can see what this is looking like. Looking much more together now. If you look carefully over here, you can see there's a little bit of an angle towards here. That's just so when it rains, the water slides off and doesn't build up towards the house. You don't want that to happen. But so far, I meant to say, like when we got all those rainstorms and everything, the basement has stayed bone dry. So that's pretty awesome, absolutely. And yes, this is where it ends. Yeah, so here's the hot tub. It's made by Divine Hot Tubs, I think. I think that's the name. If not, next video I'll show it to you. Yeah, I really can't show you much more else about it right now because it's all covered up for the time being until it's ready to put in place. So, yeah, here it is, all covered up and everything. Okay. Not much has changed along here yet. Eventually there will be some changes, but I'll just hold off on that for now. Yep, here it is. That's the hot tub right here, that white thing. And, yeah, it's been out here during the winters, and, well, it's still winter, but, like, the winter weather and everything, and it's done pretty well. Here's another shot of the patio. Even just that looks pretty good. So, and, okay, so the reason why I'm making this video is because we're supposed to get a nor'easter tomorrow. So, I'm like, yeah, really gonna look forward to that, right? So, Hopefully that doesn't do too bad, and we'll have to see what happens when that storm comes by. So this is probably going to be all snowed up tomorrow. So that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video for you today, because just be prepared for tomorrow. Alright, that's about it, guys. Okay, so everything's looking good. The patio looks much more together now. New fire pit shape. And everything's coming great. Very good update video for this as well. So as usual, thank you very much for watching, and take care.